So today I'm back in the music room, and what we're going to do is we're going to work on painting the surface of some speakers. We're going to go ahead, and these speakers were based white. After resurfacing them, they had some chips and some scuffs, so we're just, bringing them back to life here. What we're going to do is we are going to utilize the speakers base coat white with some gray, and we're going to make the gray look like wood grain. It's fairly simple to do. You want to come in with this process and you want to just dab a little bit of paint on like something that has like a rough edge, similar to a scuff pad or something along those lines. You put some paint on the edge and then you just draw it down like so. What you'll do is you'll see these grainy looking lines. I'm gonna get a little more paint on here, see if we can't get a little bit going there, but just, there we go. So we get this grain going, and what you can do is once you get the grain going and you see something in there, you can come back in there. You can put a little knot in the middle. We'll do like that right there. Just put a little twist into it and then come around that knot and start to just make that knot look like it's a part of the wood to create something that looks very similar to, wood grain. We're gonna do it with gray and white. That's gonna be the intended goal, but as you can see, this is a bit of a rough start there, but you get. If you're going to simulate wood grain, it's best if you get a little bit on there, and what you do is just start by drawing a line. Take a little bit of paint, draw a line. If you're going to do dabs, dab them in lines. Try not to cross like that. This is going to help you. Of course, when you come through and you start to do your scuff in the grain direction. So I'm just going to put some paint on here in a variety of places. This is going to help. So when we first attempt to go ahead and do the scuff, take some of that off, and here we go. We're just going to come on down. Back and forth, all the way, long strokes. Now we're just rubbing it like sandpaper. All right, so now I'm going to come in and I'm just going to find maybe a heavy spot. There's a little bit of water, so of course we're going to put a knot here. I'm going to put a little knot there, and I'm going to go and put a little knot right there. So now So here we go. I'm gonna give you the close-up look. I mean, really, that's it. Just using a little scrubby, a couple small tools. As you can see here, you know, a little bit of gray paint over the white, a couple of scrubby pads. First, I brush it on some cardboard or pour it, stick it, whatever you gotta do to get it on there. And then, you know, you can take a look at it here. It's a simulation of wood grain. Here it is. You can see what wood grain looks like on both sides with the knots. If you decide that you're not for the knots, put a little water on it. And you're dissatisfied or you just want to remove it, whatever the reason may be, you're going to change it up. And you're going to come back over here, put a little water on it, just start going back and forth, and just go right over top of it while it's still a little damp. There you go. Right back to your wood grain. It's almost impossible to make a mistake here in art. You can figure it out. It's very simple. Just get in there and do it.